Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to PCT Podcast, episode 10. We are on the 10th one. Real quick, just before we get started, make sure you have your toilet paper ready. I know it's pretty hard to get nowadays, but you got to make sure you have it. But yeah, as you can probably tell, we have a stacked lineup of topics today, and we also have a pretty stacked group of people here. So tonight, I'm joined by Max once again by popular demand.
How's it going?
And Jake, as always.
What's up?
And Miguel.
What's up?
Yes, sir. So, how you guys been this week? You know, despite this whole coronavirus stuff, what's been going on?
Well, everything's fine except for my shortness of breath, coughing, and sneezing.
Man.
Just the flu.
Yeah, just the flu until it goes away and then comes back as
Yeah,
pneumonia.
until it gets warmer. Until it's pneumonia.
All I know is I'm squatted up for zombies. Let's go.
Oh man,
It's gonna be a. I keep
I
telling.
already know the map.
I keep
Yeah.
telling
You
everybody
know
this,
the
bro. I keep telling everybody this. I think it's gonna be like the Division outside.
Oh man,
Bro, it'll be like Last of Us outside.
no.
Oh, that's why they're
honestly,
making the movie to
I think the people's panic is the thing to be worried about, not the virus itself. You know.
Yeah. Honestly, bro, I'm way more afraid of like people themselves than the virus. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
'Cause even, like,
people
down-
panic, they do weird things.
Legit.
You know.
Yeah, like raid HEB.
Down
Yeah.
the street in my neighborhood, bro. Down the street, someone's house was raided, like absolutely raided.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah,
like,
man.
jeez.
Like Sam's Club and Costco and stuff had lines coming out the building, and there were police cars stationed in the parking lot to make sure that no fights broke out.
Black
Legit.
Friday every Friday.
Legit, this freaking virus is like freaking Tinder right now. They're like, oh, he has Corona 5 miles away.
Tender. That is quite the word to use. But I'm glad you guys are all good. Personally, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, but hopefully.
Yeah, no, I think
Well,
everybody
keep it to yourself.
at this point.
Yeah, I decided to self quarantine myself. But yeah,
Oh.
Dude.
We won't see Jalen for the next 3 years.
I don't
I
know.
mean, I'm pretty sure some other people were doing that self quarantine too, weren't they?
Oh, a lot of people. And speaking of self quarantining, you know, you don't get the coronavirus unless obviously, you know, you have some sort of interaction with someone with the coronavirus. And
Yeah.
all throughout this week, dude, we saw so many delays in events. We saw delays
Things
in
getting
movies.
canceled and
Yes,
pushed back.
events getting canceled. My
NBA.
God, like this was like Cyberpunk 2077 in 1 week.
Yeah.
My God, dude, it was a lot.
Yeah, but even though you can only get the corona by, you know, contact and things like that, it would make sense that somebody with corona would prevent themselves from being in contact with other people,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is exactly what director Destin Daniel Cretton has been doing, delaying the first shooting of Shang-Chi. Or Shang-Chi, my bad.
Shang-Chi.
Yeah, dude, that's. Well, when was this movie scheduled to come out? Like,
I don't even remember. I didn't know that
I know
movie
it's-
was scheduled to come out.
I know it's 2021. I think it was like probably. I could have sworn it
Let's
was
see.
fall 2021.
Like so far in the future, I wasn't expecting this to get delayed.
Yeah, it was set to come out in February, actually.
Oh, February 2021. So about a year from now.
Right.
That's crazy, man. Once again, and this isn't the first TV show or movie that's halted production. The Flash has recently
Yeah.
halted production.
Yep.
Freaking Fast and Furious over here. Just
Fast and Furious,
scheduled the
one-
whole thing a whole year. I
1
said,
year
what?
delay. 1 year,
Yeah.
bro. Same thing with what's it called? Quiet Place Part 2 was supposed to come out next
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
director came out. He was like, "Yeah, we're not going to release this movie." And now there's no release date for it.
Yeah, and then there's
I'm actually sad
three
about
different
that.
Disney movie or Disney films that got delayed indefinitely. Mulan, The New Mutants, and Antlers.
Well, New Mutants. I'm at the point, dude. That movie was at its hype when Logan came out. They just
Yeah.
need they need to put that movie in Disney Plus at this point. But
Yeah.
I understand. I understand why they decide to, you know, make these moves along with other well, let's talk about the movies first. The only reason why they did this, obviously, we all know this, money. You know,
Yeah.
if people are afraid to get out, no one's gonna go see a movie. And
Exactly.
Disney's Call of the Wild came out either last week or the week before. It was pretty recently, but the coronavirus was still at large, and
At large, like it's a criminal.
it is a criminal, man. And
They're still on the hunt.
yes, sir.
This
But
virus making a whole world tour.
but
Heard a cough.
this the Call of the Wild being a Disney movie, right? It
Mhm.
tanked, and you normally don't see that with Disney movies. And so
Yeah.
obviously Disney pulling out and all these other companies pulling out, it's just they don't want to lose investments, and they don't want to lose
Exactly.
more than they should because of this virus. And I understand the move. Does it suck that we're all going to go bankrupt and have to take out a loan to see everything coming out next year? Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Well, not only did they shut off those movies though, but Disney also closed down Disneyland in
Yeah.
California.
and Disney World, dude. Both
Yeah,
of them.
exactly.
Yeah.
And
But aside from saving the money, though, they are paying their cast members during the shutdown, which I think is a pretty good move by Disney.
yeah,
I want some money.
they'll make the money, dude. They'll make the money back.
Yeah, they'll make it back.
It's just a matter of time. But yeah, dude, I really I knew things were going to get canceled. I didn't know the
Yeah.
entire spring lineup of movies was going to get shifted.
Yeah,
Leg-
exactly.
Legit, with me working at the movie theater, this means less hours for everyone. And then they been rumors for us that they're like, look, we might freaking just close the theaters at like all times, like for a bit. I'm like, what? So that's crazy for me.
So you work at the theater, so have you seen like a drop off in people coming in?
I've been seeing a drop off since freaking
Oh, yeah?
January.
Yeah, I mean it's affecting all the industries, man.
Yeah.
Oh, like Whataburger, that's where I work. We saw a drop off, especially today. I got off my shift 4 hours early because
Ooh.
we weren't getting any sales at all. We
Mm.
just nobody was coming through.
My only question
Everybody's
with this
staying at
is,
home.
my only question with this is at the movies we still had like elders come in and stuff. I'm like, literally, if you get coughed on, you're dead. So
Yeah, it's been kind of crazy. Like, I mean, just everything. I feel like it's been maybe a tad overreaction.
maybe.
Just
Yeah.
a tad.
Well, I mean, a lot of the overreaction, though, I think is partially justified because you also have not only is there only a small amount of people infected and a small amount of those people actually report for fatality,
Mhm.
but in order to prevent the spread of it even further and even faster, it's almost necessary to shut down all these
Yeah.
big events.
Yeah.
Like the NBA.
know.
The NBA was a big surprise. I was like, what?
Well, yeah.
That's
Well,
video.
the thing is, would you rather take the risk of any of them getting sick and losing some of your favorite NBA players,
Yeah.
or would you rather take the safe route and make sure
And
that you can still
push
see
it
everything
back.
that you want to see?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
You know, that's what it comes down to. It's a harsh fact of it, but some of these things have to be done. You know.
Yeah.
A lot of people also want to compare this to the flu, which
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
granted it has the symptoms, regardless if you want to compare it to the flu or not. I think
Yeah.
the biggest issue of why all these things are getting pushed back, and I think this is why I'm kind of in the middle on is all this stuff getting pushed back or whatever the case may be, an overreaction or not. I'm very fine in the middle because I don't think that we need to go in full lockdown, right? But at the
Yeah.
same time, there is nothing out there as of right now stopping. There's no vaccine for the coronavirus.
Exactly.
There's nothing.
Yeah.
So precautions have to be taken.
I've heard that Canada actually isolated it and they're testing it right now.
Mm.
So who knows? That might be a lie or not. But if that's true, then hopefully they get through this like quickly. They find out the cure if they
Yeah.
have.
Well, rumor is we're not going to get a cure for another.
Well, yeah, it's not
6
going
to
to be a
12
cure.
months.
It's a virus.
Yeah.
All we can do is strengthen our immune system against it, like with the flu. Regardless, it is similar. It gives off the flu-like symptoms, but it's also a bit more dangerous to people with weaker immune systems or pre-existing conditions,
Mhm.
or
Unless
elderly or newborn.
It's just
unless they find a
depopulation.
cure, but that cure makes it into an ultra virus. and then the zombie apocalypse happens.
I got my mystery opens ready.
I'll tell you the next thing they could do, man. And I don't want to turn this too political, but you know, Miguel, you brought up a very good point. The Canadian government are testing on it, stuff like that.
Mm.
You know, make it a weapon.
Oh, that's probably what it started out as, but that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother topic.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
that's a.
that's
I mean,
actually
you could make it a
theory.
weapon, but that's a weapon for the long term.
Yeah.
That's a
It's
That's
a,
like
it's
a-
a fast acting, but it's a weak weapon against
Yeah.
any.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to wait a while. If you use it as a weapon, you put it in like a town or something like that. You're gonna have to wait a little
But
bit.
the thing is, they won't even know that they are infected until a week later,
They're dead.
and then they would have already interacted with everything. You know, that would, yikes.
Go sneeze on a doorknob and
Disney
Wait.
Fox, if you're listening, this is a great movie that I want my money for.
go watch Contagion.
Dude, great movie.
We also have
That's a good
E3
movie.
shutting down.
E3
That's a big.
Whoa,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Heavy.
I'm sorry. E3 was
So-
bound to. E3 was going down the drain, dude.
Every-
This is one of the things I
Well, still,
truly do
there's-
understand with
there's-
E3 shutting down.
Well,
Makes
yeah,
sense.
there's a large population of people all gathered in
Mhm.
one place.
All
Very-
across the world.
They
Yeah,
could do what
exactly.
the Nintendo Directs do, though.
Yeah, PlayStation already does that. PlayStation,
Yeah,
whatever they
And
do.
Xbox is
Yeah,
gonna do it
I'm
as
saying
well.
with everything else, though.
yeah.
The thing is with E3 though, you know, that was bound to. I'm not even saying coronavirus like caused it. It's simply because, you know, Sony dropped out E3 last year. They weren't going to be at E3 this year. A lot of developers and publishers have been dropping out E3 just because they don't need
Xbox did.
they don't need the trade show anymore. They can
What
easily
you're saying is the E3 caused the coronavirus,
E3.
Yeah.
so they could get their insurance money.
But yeah, even what was it, Coachella? That got pushed back to October.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Which, okay, to be fair, Coachella in October doesn't sound that bad. I'm not going to lie. That sounds pretty cool.
It's
Dressing
a
up
test.
for
I mean,
Halloween and stuff like that.
I've never been to Coachella, so
Me
I'm
either.
not sure. I don't know if
It's
I'd
like
ever.
Cinderella, but for other people.
But just like we were talking about before we actually started the podcast, all these cancellations, especially like these events like Coachella and E3 and South by Southwest and the rodeo in Houston,
Yeah.
they are economic just explosions in the
Yeah, they're huge hits, and it's really sad because the rodeo and Coachella and things like that, it's a gathering of, you know, as you said, people from all over the world.
Mhm.
You know, that's a huge way of gaining tourism income like that.
Mhm.
You know, you have people
Well-
traveling to come and see this, so you're able to charge at a higher price, and you have domestic, you know, travel to go there.
Yeah.
You know.
It's also
And
a
it-
huge way of losing money with everyone dropping it, though.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because you also have you were already paying the people that were setting the rodeo up.
Yeah.
They already did that. And now they gotta not only take it down, but they gotta pay those people, and they're not gaining any income from this at all. You know, there's tons of kids that were supposed to compete at the rodeo that
Yeah.
would have gotten scholarships, but now they can't. You
Yeah.
know.
And even South by Southwest, dude. I know someone at Oak Ridge who had a short film that was being submitted at South by Southwest, and they were going to premiere it and everything. And now they
That
can't.
sucks.
Kayla actually said in the comments, Broadway shut down all their shows for over a month.
Over
Whoa.
a month.
It's crazy, dude. It really is, and it kind of sucks, you know. I really don't know what to do
Yeah.
from here, man.
This might be a somewhat. No, you know, it's not really a topic we have, but I kind of wanted to ask you guys, what do you guys think about Oak Ridge? Another week shutting down.
Week of
Oh, a lot
school.
of schools all over the U.S. are shutting down for extra
Oh,
time.
yeah.
I know that in I want to say Georgia, Louisiana, Longview ISD. I have a friend that just recently moved over there,
Houston,
and they shut
Houston
down
ISD.
for weeks.
All I'm gonna say
Yeah,
is
some schools are
closer
shut down to
where
April, bro. I
graduation
saw that.
was.
Some schools are shut down to April. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Closer to graduation for us.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's gonna cause a lot of upset in the public for sure.
Yeah.
Well, all these
including
schools are,
parents and family.
man, I am upset. But all these schools are trying to figure out a way to like, provide classes online and stuff like that now. And
Yeah. Did you see
You
what?
hear about the
did you
one
see what
app?
Oak Ridge-
oh, yeah, the one app in
So-
China.
Yeah.
Oh my
Everyone,
God.
What happened?
Rated it.
So China, obviously they've been in quarantine and lockdown a lot longer than we have. So they came out with this app to keep schooling, like they're going to do online schooling in the house. And what happened? This app came out, and it supposedly was actually a pretty good app. All the parents gave it like a positive like score on the App Store, but the way like the App Store works in China, if enough people hate it and give it bad scores, they take it off the App Store. So
Oh,
so
no.
so what all the kids did, all the kids gave it downvotes and whatnot. It got taken
Oh,
off the App
no.
Store so that they didn't have to use it.
That
Oh,
is
no.
hilarious. That is awesome.
they all gave it downvotes and stuff like that.
That's freaking hilarious.
So I was
Oh my
like,
gosh.
yeah, that was pretty funny.
That's pretty.
Did you guys see what Connor is doing with for all the kids who have to stay home, but like they need like the free food thing that they like at lunch and stuff. They're doing like a free food for poor people that usually when they go to lunch they have like the free food for the cafeterias.
Yeah.
They're doing that like on the curbs of schools all around, which I think is pretty good. I mean,
that
that's
actually might be worth going to. That could actually kind of help out.
I think that makes
You
sense.
know?
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. I mean, it's
Because
something.
the effects,
people have to stay home.
the way I look at it, man, the effects of the coronavirus extend way more than just getting sick. It affects the economy, it affects society, and
Yeah, toilet paper sellers are
dude, honestly,
booming right now.
and the one toilet accessory, because toilet paper is like gone, essentially the one accessory you can get for your toilet where like it's you put it in your toilet and it like squirts water.
A bidet.
I don't
Bidet.
like the idea of that.
It's super popular in like foreign countries, but the US is like the only country that doesn't use it.
That's so weird.
I think it's called.
I don't like the
bidet.
concept of that. It seems really weird to me. And I don't
Gotta
ever
get
caught
clean,
lacking.
bro.
I don't
Gotta
ever
get-
get caught lacking. It's not gonna happen.
Gotta get clean.
I'll clean it myself. Not like that.
Whoa, you cat. But yeah, dude. What else do you guys think will get canceled? Cyberpunk?
Oh, I swear that it will be used as an excuse.
Oh,
they're
one-
going to use it as an excuse.
One thing I will say, I do think it will get canceled because this is a huge Disney movie. I think Black Widow might get pushed back.
Oh, I already got
Oh
pushed back.
no.
What?
That-
No,
I feel like it has to.
I don't think it's gonna push back yet. Has it?
I heard someone say it got pushed back like another year or something. I was like, what?
No
I haven't
way.
seen anything.
No way.
I haven't seen
Yeah, I was like,
anything.
hold on. That was at work. That's what I heard. I was like, what? That better not be true.
I don't think Disney's pushed this one back yet because it comes out in May.
Oh, they're almost done filming it.
Oh no, they are done, dude. They're doing posts and stuff now.
Yeah, no, this should be good.
But regardless, do you think I think if anything else is going to get canceled, Black Widow will be the thing that gets canceled.
Yeah,
That'll be sad.
yeah. I could definitely see that being delayed for a few months.
You know what these movie industry, these movie companies need to do. They need to do what kind of like the schools are trying to do and make it like online at home. Just just release
I mean,
Black
that's
Widow on
actually-
Disney
that's
Plus.
actually becoming an issue because of all the streaming services. Everybody's going back to pirating. Because
Oh my god,
everybody's-
dude! So many.
Everybody, all the companies went in for that cash cow, but now that cash cow is empty because nobody wants to pay, $30 a month for 3 different subscriptions
That's
to watch
true.
their 3 favorite TV shows when they could just go to like Putlocker and watch it for free.
I think I said
You
this. I think I said this.
Oh,
in
okay,
a,
it's not a sponsor.
And I'm not
Putlocker.
I'm not advocating for pirating or anything like that. I'm just simply relaying the information that's what the market is doing, because if there is a cheaper alternative, that's what the consumers will go for.
But if you're an honest American citizen, you'll risk going to that movie theater. You will
contribute to
you
your
will
economy.
keep your mouth open the entire time, and you will watch that movie.
legit at the movies right now. We're over here wearing gloves, giving people stuff. Yeah.
Just someone's like, you should just be like, and here's your popcorn, and then just like turn to your coworker and go, man, my head hurts, and just walk off.
Well, some people have been doing pranks and stuff like that. Like I saw one in a barbershop, and the dude's like he was getting his hair cut, obviously, and he started sneezing, and everybody ran out the door. It was so funny, dude. Because I was gonna go see Bloodshot yesterday. I totally forgot I even had tickets for it. But I was gonna go.
Dude, I want to go see that movie.
I don't at all. But the only reason why I want to see it, it looks so dumb. I'm sorry, but the only reason I want to see it is because I have tickets for a 4DX theater in downtown Houston. That's besides the point.
He didn't go see it. $20-something
for one ticket.
And he didn't go see it.
That's besides the point. So I was
a waste of money.
That's like what's his name that bought out the entire stadium to some other performer's like show and just sat there by himself. I forget who it was.
That's besides the point. So I was talking,
Jalen.
Oh my, shut up! I was talking to my dad. I was like, we should go in the theater, just start coughing like obnoxiously in the middle of the movie.
Oh god!
But I don't want to be a menace to society.
Well, if you do that, you got a clear theater to yourself.
I do. I probably can go now and have a clear theater. I don't have to cough.
You know what? I'm going to do my transition now because I have to do transitions for the rest of the podcast. It's actually going to... You're welcome. It's actually going to be pretty easy for me. Speaking of coronavirus, Tom Holland has confirmed that Zendaya will be returning for the next Spider-Man movie.
What do you mean, speaking of coronavirus? What does it do with coronavirus?
And it will most likely be delayed due to coronavirus.
It will most likely be delayed.
Filmed in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Okay, so I made a joke about this. I forgot what movie we were watching. But someone asked me. Someone was like, "Where do you think they filmed this?" And I was like, "A warehouse in Atlanta." Every single movie.
What were we watching?
It doesn't matter if it looked practical.
Was it Force Awakens?
I think it was. Yes, I think it was. And you was like, "Wow, the snow looks really good. I wonder where they filmed this." And I was like, "A warehouse in Atlanta." And then we watched the behind the scenes later on, and it was like a blue screen in a warehouse with fake trees and fake snow and everything. I was like, "My God, can't even have the common like decency to go to Alaska and film a movie or something." But
how are you gonna get trees in Alaska?
You plant some. Save the world.
Save the world.
Yeah,
more trees would be less coronavirus.
And Australia had the wildfires.
Yeah, but the fire burnt away all the coronavirus, so they're all good.
We could use Australia as a Mustafar.
Yes.
Where there's light, there also
filmed
dark.
on site.
But Tom Holland also said that Spider-Man 3 is going to have an absolutely insane story, which I mean,
yeah,
I'm excited.
Did you like Far From Home?
I did indeed.
Interesting choice.
Yeah, that movie. I gotta say, dude, not my favorite movie. Probably my least favorite MCU movie. Absolute trash.
You see, I like how they went about with still keeping that comic book feel in the Spider-Man character. I get that the older ones were a lot more intense with the role of Spider-Man, such as Peter Parker and things like that. But I almost like the new comedic feel of it, especially for younger generations. I think it's gonna keep the younger generations interested in superheroes.
Don't get me wrong. I like Tom Holland as Spider-Man.
He's the best Spider-Man.
He's the best Spider-Man. But the problem is, I just hated the story.
Oh.
Because it was really just Iron Man 4.
And then people...
It has the same exact plot of each Iron Man movie where Tony Stark did something mean because he was rich and didn't think about anything. And then that person somehow becomes a supervillain and wants that person dead. But since Tony was already dead, they're like, let's do the tiny Tony Stark and kill him instead.
The tiny Tony Stark.
I gotta say, too, like, every time I ask someone why do they like this movie, they're always like, oh, Mysterio is great, which, okay.
I didn't really care for Mysterio.
Mysterio was amazing in this movie. He was...
He was the only thing I liked in the movie.
I didn't like the actor portrayal, but I like how they fleshed out the character. And
You didn't like
actually integrated the technology in with it instead of just being like superpowers, you know, like truly made a superhero with the technology.
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting. I liked his character development, but I did not like.
You ever seen any of the Iron Man movies?
Self-rose
It's all the same.
It's all the same.
It's all the same.
But I'm excited to see another Spider-Man movie. I'll of course watch it. I mean, I want to say, I don't like. Speaking of character portrayals, I hate this version of MJ.
Oh, the worst.
I don't like this like goth, where she's like loner type, like doesn't care.
I'd say she's more tomboyish.
I don't know. It's just like it's so far from like anything MJ's ever been in. I'm okay with like
different
change in a character, but like it just seems so weird because like the whole thing is always the problem is they made Peter Parker the same like he always is in like the comics, but they made MJ completely different, so it doesn't really work on that whole like she's the neighborhood girl kind of thing. And
I gotta say that's like one of my biggest turnoffs from Far From Home was just the chemistry was there between the actors, right? But but just like the relationship in the movie, I was like, dude, this is so dumb. I was so mad watching that movie.
There's no reason. Because the whole reason why Peter Parker and MJ usually get together is because they're neighbors and they've known each other since they were kids.
Yeah, and Peter watches MJ's dad abuse her. Yeah.
Yeah. All the good things about a relationship.
Movie does good.
But then. In this, it's like I don't know where MJ lives. She could be homeless.
I barely know her first name.
That's not what because her first name in the comics is always Mary Jane. But in this, it's like Michelle.
Yeah.
Well, that's because they don't own the rights to it.
They don't? What?
No. I can't remember which one produced the movie, but Sony and whatever the other one is has different Spider-Mans that they own the rights to.
That's weird.
Yeah, you guys didn't know about that?
No, the Disney does. Yeah, he's right. Disney doesn't own the entire Rogues Gallery to Spider-Man.
Yeah, so they legally have to change the character.
Like they own like parts of Spider-Man.
Yeah,
you're saying
they own the Tom Holland Spider-Man, but they don't own the Peter Parker Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Okay, then I can understand that, but you're saying they don't own, or you're saying they don't own a girl that can live right next to him.
Yes, Mary Jane. Yeah, they don't own the rights to that.
That's why. That's why so far
be a neighbor.
That's why so far all the villains in this new movie have never been seen on screen.
Yeah, well, that's the question where it comes into the legality, because can she still be the neighbor? Because it comes to a question of, like, in court, could they actually get them from ripping off the character for that? And it's a risk.
Well, MJ has always been the neighbor to the left, so I just say you make it the neighbor to the right, and then boom.
Put her across the street. Yeah.
Put her across the street.
No, I will say this movie's going to really impress me. Because I'm a Spider-Man fan. I'm not like a super fan, but I've read the comics.
I loved Homecoming.
Homecoming was really good. I've read the comics. I've watched all the movies. Spider-Man is the character I've grown up with, and Far From Home was just terrible. What do you guys think they're going to take the story with now that everybody knows who Peter is, which is just dumb?
I'm so angry with that. That seems like the laziest form of like superhero story writing to me. Is where they're just like, and now everyone knows. That's like one of my biggest like pet peeves with a lot of the superhero TV shows. Is where they're like, we don't know where to go with this, so let's just have them find out who.
Legit, just watch. Is. They're gonna freaking use Doctor Strange to just erase everyone's name or something.
Yeah, he's gonna be like use magic to erase everyone's face, and boom.
Because magic is the end all to everything, because you can't question it. And that's essentially what magic is there for. That's it's a creative device.
They're gonna use the time travel device that Bruce Banner made, and they're just gonna go back in time. And before J.K. Simmons can say anything, he just like
gets assassinated,
kicks him off the air.
More of that.
It's assassinated.
We need a rated R MCU movie.
Oh my god! Speaking of rated R MCU movie.
I'm telling you, dude, God answers my prayers. How many times?
He listens to me.
how many times have I said I want a rated R Star Wars movie? Maybe
Twice.
too many times. It's been at
Too
least.
many times is a great way of putting that.
And
yes.
and this week
But that is not guaranteed.
is not yet. Not until I get my feet in the door and I make my own rated R Star Wars movie. There will be a Star Wars movie that's rated R within the next 20 years. I'm writing the script right now.
Not till they met me.
I'm writing the script right now. It's gonna be a rated R Darth Maul movie.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's been like some stuff about who was it? I'm trying to look now.
Former Doctor Strange director.
Yes. He was saying that he would like to do a rated R Star Wars movie.
He wants to do everything.
For real. He wanted to do a rated R Doctor Strange movie. But Disney was like, no. So I'm doubting that Disney would ever let them do a rated R Star Wars.
Well, he's also wanting to do this with zero connection to any previous characters or storylines.
Yeah. Also, he wants it set on Hoth.
And he wants it to be a horror film.
I don't-
Strange vibes.
It's supposed to be a rated R horror film set on Hoth with
Hoth.
zero connection to any previous.
You know what they could do? Well, what was the one animal Luke killed at the beginning of the movie?
Wampa.
Okay, so what they can do, they can make it like an alien, kind of movie, and except of a xenomorph, it's a Wampa.
Well, they want it to be like the Thing.
Same story.
I'm sorry, every time I hear Wampa, my head goes Mario.
He wants it to be like the Thing. So,
Even better.
I guess. I just don't see a rated. I don't see Star Wars being a scary.
I do. Oh yeah.
Movie. I could see a rated R. Even I don't want a rated R Star Wars movie. I don't.
Oh yeah, you do. You gotta watch it first.
Oh yeah, you do.
You gotta watch it first. Trust me, you'll want it.
You just wait. I just don't see that happening ever. Especially now that Disney has it.
Oh, just you
know?
wait.
I mean,
I'm telling you, dude.
Jalen, let me ask you this.
I'm telling you, once I get out the Air Force, I'm telling you.
What do you want in this rated R Star Wars movie? What do you see?
Okay, listen.
An R rated.
When I think of a rated R Star Wars movie, who remembers Kill Bill?
Okay.
Who remembers
Where's this going?
Who remembers when she's killing the crazy 88s, bro? And
oh
like,
my gosh.
yes, you already know where I'm going with this. I want some stuff like that. Whenever you do, like, they need some.
But
serious,
lightsabers don't make you bleed.
I want some stuff where I want some like force powers.
We talked about this 2 weeks ago. They
Listen.
immediately cauterized the wound.
Okay, well this movie can take place early on whenever lightsabers aren't the way they are now or something. I don't know. Jake,
There's less hot.
Listen.
This is gonna be the what is it? Where's the new place? The High Republic era?
Yes.
Is this where you want this to take
Yes,
place?
yeah,
The High
this is
Republic era?
exactly where we put this. And I want some like crazy force abilities where like you just like some Mortal Kombat X-ray type stuff in these movies,
Oh
bro.
my gosh, what a horrible idea for a movie. This is such a dumb idea.
Well, see, the thing is, I think it's kind of a weird feel with the horror film set in the Star Wars universe. I feel like it more feel like we were watching a movie from the Star Wars universe, like
Yeah.
a movie that would release in the Star Wars universe.
Just put the Millennium Falcon in
that
it.
just feels a little weird to me.
Just
Just
put-
the same as we're used to with
Just put-
Star Wars.
Yeah,
Just
Star
put the
Wars doesn't.
Put the
Star
Milano
Wars
in it. You're
doesn't-
good.
Star
I
Wars
mean, I
doesn't
guess we actually
make
are
it
kind of
good.
used to getting movies about Star Wars recently that have zero connection to any previous character.
Tell me about it. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Besides, even the new the High Republic movies they even came out and said that these movies aren't going to feel like Star Wars. They're going to feel completely different. So I mean,
I don't know.
Well, they said they're gonna be different but similar.
Yeah,
They're gonna
I
have
think-
like the
I think-
same
yeah, they'll have the
feel of
lightsabers.
Star
Huh?
Wars. It will have the same feel of Star Wars. It will just be a different kind of way of going about it. Instead of it being like focused on these Skywalkers, it will be focused on the Star Wars universe as a whole. They're not gonna start. There's not gonna start adding like just regular guns and blood and gore. That's not what they're going for.
Unfortunately,
Well, just make it Saw.
I'm telling you,
Just
dude. Once
make it
I'm gonna write a crazy from all my Air Force experience, I'm gonna write a super crazy story. Like,
your
Uh,
Air Force experience.
listen.
of you
PTSD.
listen, I'm gonna write.
plugging in the Wi-Fi around.
I'm gonna be like every single night I go back to my barracks. I'm gonna be like Jack Nicholson, in The Shining, and just like writing like some crazy experience.
It's gonna be a horror story about sitting on a chair
I'm
behind a computer.
Listen, bro. I'm gonna get out of the Air Force. I'm gonna take this to Fox and Disney. I'm gonna be like, listen, this is the next movie you need to make. Put lightsabers in it.
Great, but we're gonna have to decline this for coronavirus.
Put lightsabers in it, and you're good.
And you're good, and we're done here.
Logan, this is live, buddy. Yes, this is pre-recorded. Come on now.
Wait, is somebody typing in chat?
Yeah, dude, we got 9 viewers, 10 viewers right now. We have 10 viewers right now.
Yeah, but I'm not getting any chat notifications.
I don't know what to tell you.
What?
Your YouTube broken. Your YouTube's being canceled due to coronavirus.
Oh, now it's all coming in. Oh, I think it's
ding, 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 ding,
so
ding.
many new. Okay, it was because I had it loaded before we started the stream, so like I had no clue there was chat going on right now. I thought we just had like 10 viewers and like everybody was silent. I was super confused.
Nah, man, we're popping we're popping 11 viewers right now. Hey guys, welcome to a stream solid. If you have any questions for us, we'll answer them at the end of the stream. So start leaving your questions in the chat right now.
Or we won't.
I have a movie in mind. It's called Spider-Man Far From Corona.
Far from Corona.
Yeah, so the whole entire movie takes place whenever he's trying to escape Italy. Italy's under quarantine, and Peter and the whole bunch of the squad they're trying to get out of there, dude. And they're like, I don't want to be here. That's that movie.
That's another character I don't like in Spider-Man.
Ned?
What?
I saw you saying
Flash Thompson.
Oh, I like Flash.
I don't like his character.
I like the fact that he's not a typical like stereotypical bully, dude. You know,
it makes no sense though because they make him like the dumb bully kind of character, but he's on like the math squad.
Yeah, I got you. I see where you're going with this.
Like it's weird to be like, oh yeah, I'm the bully, and I think nerds are dumb. Except he's on the mathlete squad.
Is he even on the football team in the MCU?
No, he's not.
He's a nerd.
He's just a nerd who makes fun of other nerds, which is really just self-deprecating. Like, it's so weird. It's like such a weird concept.
Literally, all he is just rich, but then his parents always leave him behind.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a weird, like, sub-story in that, where they're, like, all their parents are coming there to, like, make sure all their kids are safe because they almost died.
Yeah.
And then his butler comes and goes, yeah, well, your parents couldn't make it. And I was like, your parents couldn't make it when you almost died? That only makes sense for scenarios where it's like, oh, all the parents show up to like congratulate you on an award, except your parents didn't because they hate you. But all of them almost died in a foreign country. I feel like
there's a big your parents suck. Like I feel like he's gonna get mentally broken. He'll become a villain later on.
Bro, he's gonna be the Rhino.
That one.
Oh man! Oh no!
He's gonna be Venom.
You might be right.
He'll become the Green Goblin. Like he's already rich and everything. Right. His dad.
We haven't seen a Harry, have we?
No, I don't think
it's on the freaking Sony side, I guess.
We're gonna find Peter Parker's best friend Harrison.
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford. Played by Harrison Ford.
Hey man, you wanna play some basketball?
I want to find my family.
Yeah, man. It's going to get canceled, so I don't even know why we're talking about this. Coronavirus.
we're gonna have to do this 3 podcasts from now, so it doesn't matter.
Coronavirus canceled due to coronavirus.
Oh yeah, let's just do that.
Yeah, let's just cancel the coronavirus for canceling everything else.
Sorry guys, coronavirus has been delayed.
Honestly, man, I'm at the point where like I can't get coronavirus unless I'm diagnosed with it. So.
Well, yeah, that's usually like
it's like having cancer, but like technically you don't have cancer because the doctor never told you have cancer.
Legit.
What?
Corona's like AIDS right now. People over here are like, oh yeah, I'm positive for corona. It's like AIDS.
It's like AIDS. Gosh, I'm trying to think what else has gotten canceled.
Everything.
This YouTube channel we have not had a video up in the past 2 weeks.
A Quiet Place. Quiet Place.
Where we talked about it.
Oh gosh, everything's been canceled. I don't know what to say anymore. It's like, how more do you get?
You see, this is why we have more viewers tonight because everything's canceled. No one has anything to do tonight.
Yeah, nobody has anything to do. Welcome everybody.
Welcome to the stream, guys.
Y'all have nothing to do. We'll provide that for you.
We got entertainment here.
Yeah, we do this every Friday night at 8 Central Standard Time.
Thank you for pointing that out.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Have y'all seen the gameplay for
appreciate
Spawn
it,
in Mortal Kombat?
Dude, I
What's
fell
up?
off Mortal Kombat so fast.
Yeah,
I kind of want to get it. I kind of want to get Mortal Kombat 11.
I was more of a Guitar Hero kid.
Shut up.
What? Never. Oh, yeah. come
Guitar
at me.
Guitar Hero World Tour goes hard, bro. I will say.
Okay.
I'm happy that the last DLC character for Mortal Kombat came out because that means they can focus on Injustice 3.
Yeah.
And that's all I like from NetherRealm, really.
It's gonna get
I'm not a huge
canceled.
Mortal Kombat person. It is gonna get canceled. I'm saying right now, if they delay or they cancel
Last of
Cyberpunk
Us.
again, no, I don't even care about Last of Us. I'm talking about
What?
Cyberpunk.
Excuse me.
Shut up.
Listen, you're not gonna be in this.
Shut up.
You're not gonna be in here and say you don't care about Last of Us.
Oh,
I don't
controversy.
even. I don't even care. I don't even care.
Okay.
No, if they delay Cyberpunk again, it's just an excuse. And I'm telling you right now, they don't have anything done.
Do you guys think
They
they'll?
just-
What's up, Grayson? Welcome. You're playing Mortal Kombat right now.
They've just been taking people's money, and they're like, once we get enough money, we're moving to Mexico, and we're never gonna release this game.
Do you guys think they're
I'm
gonna
telling you right now.
delay the PS5 and Xbox Series X?
Yes.
Probably.
Like you,
Like, have y'all talked about this before?
we did, but it wasn't confirmed. It was just rumors. But now that everybody is on quarantine, do you think they're gonna do it now?
More than likely.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I
I mean-
hope so. It'll give us some time to think about the design.
I hope so, because I got my PS4 like a year ago.
Mm.
I feel like I don't want to waste my money. Just have a PS4 for a year and then get a PS5.
I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've honestly been on the fence. Like, if I want to get a next gen console, like right off the bat, like I've honestly been.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be buggy, like the original PS4.
Oh
I'm
my god,
full
bro.
PC, man. I can't play console.
I'm waiting for the PS5 Pro. So
Well, the rumor is they're going to release 2 SKUs of the console for both the PS5 and Xbox Series X, where they're going to release it with a lower end model and a higher end model, like at the same
PS5
exact time,
Slim.
so that they
Oh,
don't,
wow.
so that they don't have a mid gen refresh like they did this generation. That's the rumor.
They had 3
That's-
gen refreshes.
No, they didn't. They only had 1 mid gen refresh this generation.
Xbox, they had Xbox
Regular
One.
PS4, and then the Xbox.
But the Xbox One S and the regular Xbox One had the exact same specs. The only
That's true.
But one was smaller.
it doesn't matter. It's the same console. It's the same console.
Also, it didn't have the box. It didn't have the box.
Yeah,
and
it was
power brick.
it was built inside of it. It's the same. The specs are the exact same though.
No, it's entirely different because it was smaller. Bro, I remember seeing that. And I was like, "This is the dumbest thing ever."
And did,
It's like-
did you ever look at the Xbox, the one with no disc tray?
Oh, yes. That looks
Oh
stupid.
yeah.
We have one of those, and I don't like it.
It's,
I
it's
tried to play a movie, and I couldn't figure out where to put disc in, and I was like, "This is normal. This is not normal."
tapping the top of it. Open up, you son of a
I
bitch.
know. I was like, "Where do I like? How do I do this?"
You started screwing
He's
it.
just jamming the disc into the side of nothing.
He calls Microsoft support. So I can't figure out how to eject the disc drive.
You sold me a broken Xbox. I don't have a disc tray.
I've unscrewed this thing 5 times. I can't find the disc.
Like, there's no drive.
Did someone build
What
this
if it was this
Xbox with no
lithium
eyes?
battery?
Did someone build this with no eyes or arms? Like what happened here?
You just gave me a rectangle, bro.
Kayla says that size matters.
100%.
You know it.
All right.
Yes,
Glad we all agree.
Alright. Do we have anything else today, guys?
That
Are there
is,
any questions?
Any questions from the comments? This is your time to ask them.
while they're asking questions, I guess we can start talking about what our plan for the channel is.
I'm leaving due to creative differences.
I'm leaving because it's getting canceled due to Corona. No, actually tomorrow night we have a movie night though. Speed Racer.
Oh, again?
Oh,
Well-
I thought we were watching. I think you were saying we were about to watch. I was like, you better
You
tell
already
me.
watched Speed Racer?
Well, okay. we were gonna put
Is it
out.
that good?
Speed Racer.
It is not.
Speed
it is
Racer.
not that good.
First
The
of all,
movie sucks.
Speed Racer is a masterpiece and a half.
It is horrible.
Secondly,
For some reason in my YouTube recommendations, I keep getting recommendations. I've never looked up Speed Racer on my YouTube channel ever. And for some reason I have recommendations like saying like a video for why Speed Racer is the greatest movie of all time. Everything great about Speed Racer. I'm like, I have never looked up anything to do with Speed Racer. Why is this showing up now?
so that's gonna be
Obama.
live tomorrow night, the Speed Racer movie night, and then I need to finish my video essay. Jake's gonna have a couple videos out soon, so
I'm gonna try to edit a video and stuff and send that out because I've been slacking on that. My bad.
and dude, we've all been slacking. Coronavirus is kicking our
Yeah.
butts.
Yeah.
I will hopefully be recording soon.
Yes, sir, dude. We need you, Max.
That'll be some new content for sure.
Oh, what type
Yeah.
of content?
I haven't fully decided yet. I'm thinking Borderlands 3. I'm not sure. I didn't really like the game. Possibly an Astroneer series. I've been thinking about
Ooh.
that. That'd be a fun one. A
Okay.
nice calm game like that.
I got some Dead by Daylight gameplay that I gotta record, so
Got it.
Nice.
The time, Kayla, will be 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Yeah, I'm working on a video essay right now. I'm actually working on a few, but the main one I want to get out first is what makes a great villain, and specifically superhero movies. And that's gonna be really interesting. I can't wait to have that conversation. But
homeschooling, tons of extra time.
oh yeah, you better start
Yeah.
watching them, bro.
Yeah, I have some videos I'm sitting on. I just have the problem with I got like a bad internet problem, so
Yeah, this
uploading
dude-
takes forever.
Yeah, he lives in the middle of
and it-
Kentucky.
so I have a bad internet problem. If I start uploading stuff at my house, it like crashes the bandwidth here, and no one can do anything for a very long time. So I can rarely do it here. So I'll probably have to go to my dad's house to do it, or I'll just get a drive and give it to Jalen to upload stuff. But
Yeah, I'm like the
things
IT
things
guy.
will get uploaded, or they won't, and we'll just
We'll
all.
Dude,
the-
we
the
have to.
channel
We
will
have.
fade.
I think right now, like, if we really start grinding, this is the perfect time to grow on YouTube because everyone's in their house.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It
So
can only go up from here.
it can. I mean, what's going to happen?
We die.
So
What's the worst that could happen? You see your subscribers going down and
All of our
down.
subscribers get Corona.
we
No,
need.
you won't get Corona if you're subscribed to us.
This is a
That's a
perfect.
Promise.
This is a perfect time to start investing in the PCT stocks.
Yep. While the economy's down.
Yeah. Oh, that's something we can talk about a little bit.
Stonks?
Is the 1
Stonks.
Oh
What
my
was
god,
it?
the
$1.5
$1.5 trillion
trillion dollars they put into the stock market
to
to
hold
try to
it.
stop a recession from happening?
Well,
Yeah,
no.
because-
They know the recession is going to happen. They put it in there, so it's kind of like insurance.
Yeah, it's like putting a mattress underneath a giant piano falling with an anvil tied to it.
That's like such a
Very
perfect
descriptive.
description.
That's about what that's gonna do.
That was actually perfect.
with an anvil.
With an anvil tied to it.
Yeah, we're all gonna lose money, and it's gonna be okay. But pop culture today is here to save the day.
No, we'll probably gain money, but the value of it's gonna go way down.
Yeah, just for a few months.
Mm.
Yeah.
But yeah,
At least 2 years.
we need to start a Patreon.
Indeed.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I think that's all we got. Until next
Star Wars
time.
for life. How are you just now gonna get here, dude? Every Friday night.
Oh, did he just get in here?
Oh
He just
no!
woke up.
Every Friday night, 8 p.m.
you
CST.
just woke up.
Oh no!
Well, you can rewatch it.
it will be live or it will be on for a little while.
Yeah, it'll be on YouTube. Don't worry.
I love you, Star Wars for life. Thank you for coming, man.
Yeah,
Have y'all
thanks. For
tried
coming.
out? Have y'all tried out Warzone yet?
Bro,
I have not. No.
I am not playing Call of Duty, and I
It's
hate.
like 100 and something gigs.
Yes,
I'm
that's the
good.
problem.
And
I'm
I-
not gonna download that.
Not
I'm like,
only
why?
not only do I not like Call of Duty, but I also hate with a passion Battle Royale.
Yeah.
That's why I play Battlefront 2. Heck, Yeah.
It's better, yo.
I don't know, man. The only game I'm waiting for now is Final Fantasy VII.
I'm waiting for Cyberpunk for the past 13 years. So hopefully that will come out. Or it won't.
It's not.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's all we got for today, guys.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I've got to go to HEB and raid that place, so.
Yeah.
It's already been rated.
They restock
I
at
gotta go help my sister move tomorrow, so hopefully I don't get corona from like one of the cardboard boxes made in China.
Oh my god.
Don't pop any bubble wrap.
Don't pop any bubble wrap.
Nah, you'd honestly probably be okay because the corona can only survive 2 weeks without a host. So.
Well, what if the bubble wrap is a host?
Symbiote.
Oh,
We're not.
what if it's
No.
like Venom?
No, shut up.
There's only one good scene in Venom.
Sense it coming. Your spidey senses.
The only good scene in Venom's whenever the fire's blue.
No. Why is the fire blue? It makes no sense why the fire is blue.
Very hot.
No, no, this doesn't make any sense.
It's a car. It was like a car.
It was a car exploding. This thing legit just nothing but blue fire coming out of it. This it's such a bad movie. I'll play Call of Duty Ghosts with you, Brayson. I promise.
Or he won't.
It's gonna happen.
No, he won't. You're gonna need at least 3 more weeks off before Jalen remembers.
Oh my god, shut up. Wait, talk about how. Okay, so we're gonna end the podcast there. Thank you guys for coming out. We're not answering that question, Logan. You're crazy.
Wait, what question?
he said
It
talking
got
about.
auto-removed,
He
I
said
believe.
he said talking about how being black affects your sexuality.
Oh my gosh. That has nothing to do with Corona.
I don't want to get too political, so I'm not going to answer that question.
Political.
It's Corona time.
Around that time.
Oh my god! All right, so this has been Jalen from Pop Coaching today. Bro,
I'm next, and I like popcorn too.
Corona's getting to my brain, bro.
You're like Porky Pig. That's all, folks.
Every stream that I've been on with you, Jalen, you've had a stroke.
Dude,
It's true.
it's Destiny. Stop coming to the stream, bro. Stay far away from
Speaking
me.
of Destiny,
No,
Destiny
we're
2?
ending.
We're ending it. Destiny 2's dead.
School
we
tomorrow.
by my count we still have minutes left because I forget how to do math.
All right.
Minutes.
Well, Stars for Life already said goodnight, bro. It's
Oh,
It's
time.
over.
You know when
I
Stars
guess we're done.
You know when Stars for Life says goodnight, it's done. It's over.
It's done. Dude got on and then left immediately. He was on for like a minute.
But yeah, as always, guys, we'll see you next Friday. Once again, it's 8 p.m. CST, Star Wars, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. Expect new
Alright,
videos
this has
coming
been
out.
Jake.
And Max.
Miguel.
Jalen.
And we'll see you on the battlefront.
Oh God.